Welcome back to the David Pakman Show. My name is Brittany Page, and I host the Page Perspective right here on YouTube. I'm the guest host for today while David is out. And if you have enjoyed my guest hosting today, if you have laughed at one of my dumb jokes, or you like my vibe, or you learned something, or you felt like something was well researched or whatever, I would love for you to go subscribe to my channel where I talk about these very issues. If you, however, did not like my guest hosting, that is perfectly fine. I'm not for everybody. I hope you subscribe and like and give views to someone you do like, because we all need the support for independent media, all the support we can get right now. So earlier in the show, we talked about the New York Post coming out and taking Donald Trump to task for his terrible tariff chaos. But now we also have Trump's alma mater coming out and warning of the damage to come from the House reconciliation bill. Trump loves to brag that he went to the Wharton School of Finance, but it seems like Wharton is not too fond of his plans for the budget. So let's take a look at some of these key points. Quote, tax provisions approved by the House Ways and Means Committee would extend and expand major components of the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which we estimate will increase primary deficits by $4.3 trillion over 10 years. The bill would increase GDP by 0.4% in 10 years and 0.7% in 30 years. The average wage falls slightly in 10 years, but increases by 0.3% in 30 years. On a dynamic lifetime basis, lower income households and some in the middle class are worse off. Quite the summary. Falling wages, ballooning the deficit, lower income households specifically highlighted as worse off, and from Trump's own alma mater. The reality is that the Republicans in both the House and the Senate have no regard for how their budget plans will impact the most vulnerable, those on society's margins, those in the working class. They are in this to expand their wealth and power and the wealth of the richest in the country at the expense of the working class. And that's why it's more important than ever to ensure that you are calling your elected officials in the Senate as we begin this next phase to ensure they know what your priorities are.
After researching, writing, refining, The Echo Machine, my book, is finally out. This is not just a book about how American politics got so broken. It's also about what's happening right now and what we can still do to stop things from getting worse. Trump's been back in power. The results have been even more catastrophic than many feared, with targeting of political opponents and gutting democratic institutions, laying the groundwork to even further consolidate power. But the thing is that none of this is inevitable. The same forces that brought us here can be countered if we understand how they work and what to do about them. And that's what the Echo Machine is all about. Some say that without corporate media backing, books like this can't succeed. I think we can prove them wrong. You can get the Echo Machine right now at davidpakman.com/echo on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, or by calling any local bookstore and asking them to order it. This book is more important than ever. If you care about what happens next, and I do, check out The Echo Machine today at davidpakman.com/echo.